What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are all having a great Thursday so far. It has been an extremely busy week for me. You guys know I usually post on Wednesdays. I was actually in Los Angeles for a few days. Actually, only one day at the beginning of the week, and I've just been playing catch up. We have a lot of projects going on right now, and a cool thing about today is officially the day that I'm closing on my property. So hopefully the next video on this channel will be a physical walkthrough of my primary residence. Super excited for that, but today's video is going to be completely different. We're going to be talking about an update. We're going to be showing you guys an update on my current stock market and crypto investment portfolios. So I'm excited for this. It's been a couple months since I've done one, and someone actually just asked for an update on it, so I figured why not. I don't have anything else to film today. By the way, if you guys have any video suggestions, please comment down below. It helps so much. I always spend like an hour a day on YouTube trying to figure out or get video ideas on here. So anything that you guys want to see, real estate, finance, credit card, anything related like that, just comment down below. It helps me out. So here we go. We got a blank slate right here. We have 17 of these rows. We're going to go from my smallest position to my biggest position. And first one is, Redfin. So I still am holding on the Redfin. You guys know I'm a real estate agent, so obviously I do a lot of my research in the real estate realm. So I actually am holding two real estate based companies. They're real estate / technology based. A lot of these big real estate companies now are just full tech, which is, I think, is where the whole real estate market's going in general. I personally don't think we're going to have a lot of real estate agents in the next 10 years, which is like kind of scary, but at the same time, if you can get ahead of that whole trend, then you can make some really good investments. I just think a lot of the real estate market in general is just going to be a lot of these big institutions like Redfin, Opendoor, OfferPad, Zillow going to be dominating the market, and there's not really going to be a need for real estate agents much as we continue to progress this way more towards technology. So this is 0.6% of my portfolio. I honestly, from a real estate standpoint, I love Opendoor just because whenever I'm going to tour houses, there's all these iBuyers is what they call them, cash buyers, like all those companies I just mentioned. And I think Opendoor has most, like, out of all of them, Opendoor and Zillow have the most put together listings. They have I think the most put together system in place. So that's why I'm actually more heavily invested in Zillow, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Second biggest investment is Coinbase. I just think Coinbase long term is going to be successful. It is a very large platform, financial and crypto platform. Dogecoin. This is just a fun little investment I have. It's still negative on this position. I don't know if it'll ever break even, but it's just a small amount of money to me that I just want to let it sit there and see what happens. If I do break even, make a little bit of money, I will most likely sell the moment that does happen. Neo Motors is my next one. This is just a long-term play. Not going to invest any of these things right here that you guys see. And the only one that I may invest more in is Coinbase. Everything else I'm probably just going to let ride and see what happens. Neo Motors is one of them. I don't plan on investing a lot more money into that. If I am going to invest in a EV company, it's going to continue to be Tesla. Zillow, like I said, I think Zillow's dominating the market right now. Everyone knows about Zillow. I think Zillow has a lot of potential moving forward with what's happening in the real estate market. Cathie Wood's Etfs, I actually combined two of them in here just because each one of those has such a small amount. I decided to just combine ARKW is what I have. ARKK is the other one. If you guys want to see what's actually in that ETF, you guys can go on Cathie Wood's website, ARK website, I guess you should say, ARK Invest, and it'll break down every single stock and the percentage that stock has in the overall ETF. A lot of these are some of the stuff they already have. I know they own Zillow, they own Spotify, they own Shopify, I believe. They own Tesla as a huge position, Square. So a lot of what they have in this ETF I already own anyways. Aave, huge potential here. I am still very new to decentralized finance, but one of my good friends is all about DeFi, and he's been teaching me more and more. So I think this has a lot of potential. It's basically the biggest platform for crypto lending. And I think as more institutions and banks start to convert more towards cryptocurrencies and stuff like that, obviously we're going to need some sort of lending. It's essentially like a normal bank, as if you would go get a loan, but it's with decentralized. It's within the decentralized finance realm. So I think this has a lot of potential, especially when crypto lending becomes more and more popular. Apple's another one. Always going to hold on to Apple. Doesn't really move too much. They pay a small dividend, but that's why I don't have a huge chunk of my portfolio in there. I'm looking for more faster growth, but it's always nice to have stocks like this where they're going to be up and down, and they're going to be bouncing back and forth between the same resistance and support levels for quite a long time. But I still do think this is going to have an increase over the next 5, 10, 15 years. Palantir. This is another one of my favorites. I've still been working on getting this up a little bit. I don't remember the last video I filmed, but I have added to this position for sure, especially on the red days. This is a position whenever I see red more than 2% on a day, I'm just going to continue to add to it. On green days, just let it sit and watch it. On red days, add more until I can build up to what I want it to be at. Palantir is data collecting, technology based. Peter Thiel. Don't know. I think Peter Thiel was one of the co-founders of it. Don't know where he stands in that company right now, but I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on Palantir, and I think they got a great company and a lot of great staff there. Square, one of my top 5, I would say. If I had to hold 3 to 5 stocks, Square would definitely be in one of them. Technology finance based, they are heavy in crypto as well, so that's why I like it, because I think they will start to, or they are already starting to adapt, and they understand what is going to be happening in the next 5 to 10 years with crypto. Ethereum, ETH, you guys all know, most likely if you guys are in the crypto, you know Ethereum. It's 6.6% of my portfolio. Been adding a little bit more. You guys have known what crypto's done in the last couple months, so I've added a little bit to all of my crypto positions. Chainlink, pretty heavy on this. Chainlink is closely related to Ethereum, so it does follow Ethereum quite a bit, but it does have a smaller market cap, meaning it moves a lot more. So if Ethereum, let's say, moves 2% one day, Chainlink's most likely going to be moving 4 to 5%, so it's just a more volatile crypto. Amazon, I love my Amazon. It moves a little, I don't know, it's pretty similar to Apple, I would say, but obviously everyone knows Amazon. I mean, it's going to continue to have growth and success, so haven't added much in there at all. I may, once I free up a little bit more money, I may throw a little bit in there. It's not something that I've been consistently adding to, though, but it is a very long-term play. Amazon, by the way, out of all of my stocks, has been the most, I think it's been the one that I've held the longest, and it has had the best ROI for me, just because I bought it and I held it through everything, and that's usually, at the end of the day, it's usually the best move if you believe in these companies. You can scalp them, you can day trade these companies, but long term, if you believe in it, they are going to continue to go up. So this is in my IRA, so I don't really look at it I definitely don't look at it every day, which I prefer. We have Bitcoin, BTC at 8.3%. So you guys see there's not even double digits yet, and we're already almost done. That's because I have two, these next two you guys see actually dominate their portfolio. We have USDC coin. Basically, it's pegged to the US dollar, but it's a coin, and I actually get interest back on this. I think BlockFi right now is at 7.5% interest annualized, meaning I get 7.5% on my money every single year, which is a great return, especially if you don't plan on using this money anytime soon. So I have a decent chunk of money just sitting in USDC coin collecting 7.5% interest, which is a lot of money once you start looking at it and it adds up. If you guys are interested in actually, if you guys, rather than letting it sit in your bank account, I always talk about this, you guys can collect 7.5% interest, and it's very, very safe because it follows the US dollar. So whenever you want to get out of USDC coin, let's say you have $5,000, let's say you have 5,000 USDC coin, you can simply convert that to US dollars and it'll be 5,000. So it's very, very simple to get in and out of this. BlockFi, you guys can get $10 of free Bitcoin, I believe, if you guys use that link down below in the description. I get $10, you get $10. I don't even know. Read the description down below. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I pitched it. You may even get $100. I really don't remember, but if you guys are interested, I have a good chunk of money in BlockFi right now, and I've had it in there for the last 8 months. So that's the platform that I use to collect interest. And then the biggest holding I have, you guys will probably already knew this, is Tesla Motors, clean energy EV, great company. I have this in both my IRA and in my Fidelity account, which is my account that, I mean, I look at every single day for sure, but I don't trade on it every single day. 24.5%, so almost a quarter of my portfolio is in one specific company, and I'm very happy and comfortable with that. I've added a little bit to Tesla. Probably will continue to add if it does have any of these big volatile dip days. So yeah, that's it. Quick video, guys. Actually, not really. It's over 10 minutes. Some of my favorites that I'm going to continue to add to will probably be Square, Palantir, We'll probably get a little bit more in USDC coin as well. I love just continuing to add that in there because it's just more interest for me. Very safe. Thank you guys so much. Let me know if you guys have any questions whatsoever about today's video. I wanted to make this short and sweet. I have another busy day ahead of me. So yeah, I'm going to edit this, get it up for you guys, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for this weekend's video.